So this is a difficult question to answer because there's a lot of different ways you could go with it. So I've got a few different answers based on different criteria. So let's get this started. Who is the worst Walking Dead character? So this first character isn't the worst, but in my personal opinion, they're the most insufferable character every time they are on screen. And that would be Alpha. Oh my God. That accent is so over the top, so horrendous, and just utterly insufferable. It was almost as though we skipped completely over like Southern Woman and went to like Southern aristocrat regal something or other. It was a borderline English accent with Southern twang. It was awful and I hate it. The Miltons also get an honorable mention because they suck in their own hierarchical sort of way. But the villain that I hated the most is easily the Governor. I am currently in my third rewatch of The Walking Dead, and holy shit, every time he's on screen, I just hate him. I could go through the screen and choke him out then and there, which is a telltale sign of a great villain. He is just an insufferable, disgusting human being. Just has the fragilest ego of any person we've experienced in The Walking Dead, and a manipulator of manipulators. The only qualm that I have with how he was portrayed is I do think we were shown he was a bad guy too early on. It was literally like the same episode that we're introduced to him that we immediately start showing the bad side of him. I would have really liked if we'd have taken our time with that and seen like the slow descent into what he was actually doing the whole time. But because of the early parts of The Walking Dead being paced so quickly, we ended up rushing into just how bad he actually was. I would have liked us to have played the same role as Andrea of slowly kind of figuring out that not everything adds up. Instead of being like, oh, hey, here's this guy, he's pretending to be a good guy, but he's actually a piece of shit. Now, in terms of writing, and especially in terms of writing for our main characters, who do I think is the worst? That's an easy one for me. Maggie. While I think they do an acceptable job of her in the original series of The Walking Dead, so this may or may not apply, Dead City assassinates her character to the nth degree. She swore at the end of The Walking Dead to forgive Negan so the fact that her son wouldn't see her grow to be full of hatred and that he would be able to move on and have a good life. And then Dead City turns that around and says, yeah, no, I didn't do that at all, and now my son hates me because of it. Dead City fundamentally misunderstood Maggie and her character motivations by a mile. So if I have to say the worst written character, especially in the main group, it is Maggie, and it's not close. Peace.